The Agony of Uniwersytet Przyrodniczy Wroclawiu, a diary of broken promises. Oh, my stars, gather around, my darlings, and let me tell you the tragic tale of my time at Uniwersytet Przyrodniczy Wroclawiu, a place where dreams go to die, where hope is crushed under the heel of incompetence, and where the very concept of education is a cruel joke. Let us begin with the organization, or should I say, the lack thereof. Picture this: you are a bright-eyed student, eager to learn, clutching your schedule like a sacred text. But wait, the schedule is wrong. The classrooms, mysteries, the professors. Clueless, the information. Delayed like a bad train in winter. Oh yes, my loves, this is the reality. You see, when a university cannot even tell you where to be or when to be there, it is not just inconvenient, it is psychological warfare. You are left wandering, lost, like a sad little duckling separated from its mother, while the administration laughs behind their desks. And speaking of desks, let us discuss the campus. Oh, the campus. A scattered, shattered nightmare of buildings flung across Wroclaw like breadcrumbs for pigeons. One day, you are in Grunwald. The next, 5 kilometers away, sprinting like a character in a dystopian novel, praying you make it before the professor locks the door. This is not education, my darlings. This is a scavenger hunt designed by sadists. But the real horror, the professors. Oh, where do I even begin? Imagine spending your days under the thumb of people who hate their jobs, hate their students, and hate the very idea of teaching. They do not explain, they do not guide, they mock, they belittle. They demand perfection while offering nothing in return. And the worst part, some of them have been there since the 90s, fossilized in their bitterness, reciting useless rules like ancient incantations. Memorize this, repeat that, do not ask why, it is soul-crushing. And the dear, sweet international students, abandoned, left to drown in a sea of bureaucracy and indifference. No support, no kindness. Just a cold, transactional, pay us and suffer mentality. They lure you in with promises, then leave you stranded, realizing too late that you are just a number in their spreadsheet. But the crowning jewel of this nightmare, the animal experiments. Oh yes, my loves. Behind those polished university walls, there is suffering. Millions of zloty poured into horror-helpless creatures subjected to pain, all in the name of science with no ethics. And when brave souls speak up, silence, dismissal, a shrug from those in power, it is monstrous. So here I am, my darlings, a survivor of this institutionalized disaster, telling you the truth they do not want you to hear. Uniwersytet Przyrodniczy Wroclawiu is not a place of learning. It is a factory of misery. A relic of a broken system, clinging to its failures, crushing anyone who dares to
Here is the businesses near Uniwersytet Przyrodniczy Wroclawiu, a traveler's nightmare. It's like walking into a dark forest, not knowing what dangers lurk in the shadows. Will you stumble upon a hidden gem or fall prey to a scammer's trap? The answer, sadly, is often the latter. First, let's talk about the Platinum Palace Boutique Hotel Spa. With 7 scathing reviews, it's clear that this hotel is more silver than platinum. Guests have reported dirty rooms, broken appliances, and a front desk that's about as helpful as a chocolate teapot. One reviewer was locked in the spa with no lights, no way out, and no fire exit, a recipe for disaster. When they complained, the hotel staff shrugged it off, showing a callous disregard for their customers' safety. It's a miracle no one was seriously hurt. And then there's Papa Bar Cocktail Bar Restaurant, where the service is as warm as a winter's night in Siberia. 10 negative reviews reveal a pattern of poor customer service, overpriced drinks, and a menu that's as dull as a butter knife. One reviewer was refused a table because the staff thought they might not like the seat talk about being paranoid. Another was given a small beer as compensation for a long wait, only to be told it was the only beer available. You'd think they'd at least offer a free meal, but no, they're as stingy as a miserly old aunt. But wait, it gets worse. Good Coffee Bar Concept Store Wroclaw is a place where coffee dreams go to die. 10 negative reviews expose a cafe that's as sloppy as a teenage boy's bedroom. Baristas who can't make a decent latte, staff who are as friendly as a viper, and a management that's more interested in create time for Instagram stories than serving their customers. One reviewer was accused of stealing simply because the staff couldn't be bothered to check the security cameras. Another was given a half-filled cup of coffee, and when they complained, the staff just shrugged it off. It's like they're running a scam, preying on unsuspecting tourists. Last but not least, we have Kawairnia Bar Speakeasy, where the drinks are as flat as a pancake and the service is as warm as a cold shower. 10 negative reviews reveal a pattern of overcharging, poor quality cocktails, and staff who are as enthusiastic as a sleepy sloth. One reviewer was given a stale cake, and when they complained, the staff just said, "Oh well, maybe it was just a bad batch." Another was accused of not paying for a drink, simply because the staff lost the receipt. It's like they're running a racket, taking advantage of unsuspecting tourists. In conclusion, businesses near Uniwersytet Przyrodniczy Wrocławiu are a minefield of scams, poor service, and overpricing. As a traveler, it's like walking into a dark forest, not knowing what dangers lurk in the shadows. But fear not, dear traveler, for we've exposed these scoundrels for what they are. Avoid them like the plague, and maybe, just maybe, y'all have a decent trip, but don't say we didn't warn you. You know, it's really something. The things you find when you start looking into the darker corners of a place like Uniwersytet Przyrodniczy Wrocławiu. I mean, it's supposed to be this hub of learning and growth, but sometimes it feels like the lessons spill over into the streets in ways that are, well, less than savory. Take, for instance, the self-checkout scam that was going down at some of the local discount stores. You've got this guy, right? He's slick, scanning barcodes of cheap stuff instead of the actual expensive toys he's pocketing. It's like, how could you? Those stores near the university, they were just trying to make an honest living, and here's this dude making off with thousands of zloty. I can only imagine the look on his face when he finally got caught. The shame, the embarrassment, it's almost too much to think about. And the stores, they must have been so frustrated, you know, trusting in technology and then getting played like that. Then there's this other tale from around the same area, Grunwald. A couple of guys going on a break-in spree, hitting up all sorts of places from cozy little restaurants to quaint optical shops. It's like they ray on some sort of shopping spree, but with the wrong kind of currency, fear and mistrust. Can you imagine the violation those business owners must have felt? It's just awful. And the thing is, it's not just about the cash or the stolen goods. It's about the sense of security that's been shattered. I bet those shop owners are now double-checking every lock, maybe even installing new cameras, trying to claw back that feeling of safety. What's really disheartening is that these incidents cast a shadow over the whole community, including tourists who come to Wrocław for a brief visit, expecting charm and history, not deceit and theft. It's like you come to a place like Uniwersytet Przyrodniczy Wrocławiu, hoping to soak up the culture and knowledge, and instead you're met with stories of scams and fraud. It's just wrong, you know. It's a betrayal of trust, and it hurts the most vulnerable among us, those who are just passing through. I can't help but wonder about the ripple effects of these crimes. The tourists who might think twice before they visit, the locals who now look at their neighbors with a bit more suspicion. It's a heavy burden for a community to bear. And the scammers, what's going to happen to them? Jail time, probably. But does that really fix anything? It's like putting a band-aid on a broken leg. So if you're planning a trip to Wrocław, just keep your wits about you. Enjoy the beauty and the history, but remember that not everyone you meet is there to help you enjoy your stay. It's a sad truth, but it's one we have to face. And maybe, just maybe, we can hope for a day when the only lessons learned around Uniwersytet Przyrodniczy Wrocławiu are the ones that come from books and professors, of the scams that prey on the naivety of unsuspecting tourists.